just a circle the other. As you go, you remain.
Welcome back to another video from Ashben. Today we've got this 4-berth long wheelbase VD wheel crafter that was spec built by the customer. Well, it's customer's design. So yeah, let's get inside and have a look.
So we're going to start off this video with double swivels. This van's got the same double swivel in. We probably didn't do the last one justice. So I'm going to do it properly. They're not that bad. So I've already took out all the little lug nuts. This customer did do these himself, to be fair, and what he's done is swapped the headrests for some more streamlined headrests that don't stick up, so you don't have to remove them, which is going to make life a lot easier. Lift up the seats, and then we're going to disconnect the connection to there, or as Carl has done, he has actually extended the loom. Not something that we'd probably do, but with it, you know, it's Carl's van, so that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with doing it. Probably a good idea. And then we're going to lift up the handle. There's no handbrake on this because it's the newer shape craft as well, which is going to make life easier. And then obviously we've got the door open. I'm just going to squeeze it past around there. As with any double swivel, double swivels are awkward to swivel. There isn't any, you know, doubt about that. So we're going to lift the seats back up. I'm going to move his wire back out of the way. And then we're going to just drop it back down. So as you can see, because we're not, that's dropped back down. So it's not as bad as we probably made out on that first video we're doing that swivel. And if you need them, you need them. You can't do anything about it. So then the driver's one, I've not actually adjusted this seat yet. Oh, I've got wet feet, but it's going to open the driver's door just to make life a little bit easier. I think it'll swivel with the, yeah, so that's gone round again. A lot better. I think just opening the door makes a massive difference to swiveling them seats. So as you can see, it's not as bad as we made out. We were fumbling, but you know, like I said, if you need them, you need them, and they are a good addition. So moving into the van, as you can see, it's quite nice and bright and airy. The colour scheme that Carl and his wife have gone for is really nice. We've never done one with this green before, and I think it sets it off nice with the oak. It's got a real nice country cottage feel to it. The van, as we've been doing a lot of, is an all-electric van with a diesel combi boiler. So we've got a 6 to 8 Fogstar battery in here and a 3000 watt Victron inverter. So the battery capacity on this van is massive. So then as we're coming in, we have got a standard forward-facing frame. So this doesn't turn into a bed because it's got the pop top, and then it's got a different bed arrangement at the back that we've not done before as well. So that's purely there just for travelling. Got a nice spacious area here up the front. At the back here, you might see in a bit if you can see it, but there is an EcoFlow air conditioning unit that's been put in. Again, this was Carl's that was supplied by us, and we've just managed to make it so that it works inside the vehicle. They are designed to be outside, but you can do it inside, and we've bought these filter kits that go on the outside, not a filter kit, a surround kit that goes on the outside so that the ductings are in, so it's permanently in. Double twin induction hob, and then we've got the undermounted sink with the drainer. Again, we've put the finger hole on the end there, so you've got a full chopping board then as well, you see, which is a lot better. And then you've got the sink. Up here, diesel combi boiler controls, and then we've just got some lights, USBs and 240s. Probably never mentioned this before in our vans, but we tend to switch all the lights separate. So here we've got a switch for just this overhead light, and then the if you just look down there, Lou, the step lighting, lovely wet footprints there. And then we've got the mains light. So what it means on a night time, you can just have that on and that on. So you've not got all the lights on, just so it gives you, you know, a bit of ambience. And then this side, we have got a switch for that overhead by itself, so that when you're sat in here, you've not got to have that one on, you know, so that one can be dim, and then the other one does the bathroom light that's in there as well. As we come back round, Hey ho. We have got built-in microwave that's, you know, quite standard across the majority of our builds. Tampico CR90 black fridge, quite a nice addition when you've got them in there. You know, nice big fridge. And then inside the bathroom, we have got just a full-sized shower tray in there. And then there's just going to be a portable toilet that's just going to get slipped into there, so it makes a really nice big spacious shower. And then when you're having a shower, you just take the portable toilet out then. So the other things to add on that we've got on this van is there is a pop top on the van, so it's not an Outtakes pop top, it's just a crafter pop top, which is a little bit cheaper. This was actually fitted by Carl himself, or Carl had that fitted, you know, elsewhere. We didn't actually do the roof on that one. So yeah, and then we've just got all the, you know, the usual storage. Oh, one thing I forgot, it's quite cool. We've got nice drawer pack, as we usually have, loads of gubbins in there. The other thing that we have done for Carl is he has got, rather than a worktop extension because the drawer pack was there, we've just done a nice worktop pull out that's still dusty. Just so he's got that there as well instead, rather than having the flip up, which is quite nice and neat. No rattle, it's not going to be rattling around. So yeah, quite a nice addition to that really. So yeah, that's kind of it in here really. There's not a lot much more to talk about really. We've got usual storage set up. I think the other thing we did do was that shelf there that's not been cleaned out yet, that's rather embarrassing, is therefore a air fryer. So we've built that around Carl's air fryer just to make sure that that slots into there for him, so he's got, you know, he's not got to put it anywhere else. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to show you is the rear bed setup. So I'll get Ash involved with that so that we can, it's quite a different, unique thing that we've done really on that. So let's get in the back. So in the back of the van, we've got 5-foot benches that Carl, we did speak to Carl about having the raised up area, but he didn't like that idea because he wants to be able to like have open plan so that he can get in and out at the back of the van. So, and this is Carl's idea. So he's got the bench seats that are at the bottom. So during the daytime, he's just got a nice spacious area. So if you've got grandkids, or you know, you're going to imagine you're going to get like 9-10 people in here comfortably if you needed to. So you've got a nice spacious area. You have got storage underneath the benches as well. We've sneaked the boiler underneath this side. He's also got then the CGL side pods on there. So Carl's idea was that he wanted to have the open bench set up in the back, but then on a night time, if he wanted to, if he's not sleeping in the roof, he can then turn this into then a bed. So then he can utilise the width of the van so he can sleep. So what we've done, if you'll pass me them brackets, Ash, we've got some rails on the side of the van. Just going to drop them down. And then we're just going to slide these rails in. Is that just one?
Just one, yeah.
These are the IKEA rail system, and then that slides across and then just slots into there. We'll just work these down, try and equally space them. A lot of self-build people use these to actually make the bed, so we thought we'll try and utilise that idea so that it was removable, and it was quite a challenge really trying to make some. I'll pull that end because that's the end that slides. So as you can see, it's quite solid, you know, on their own, and then all we've simply got to do, if Ash will slide me them, is slide them across. They slip onto there. The boards have been notched around just to try and make it look as big as possible, just to create as much space. Then these slide across. So this is probably not something that you're going to do, you know, every day as such. You can set these up any which way really, because the backrest cushions are slightly shorter, so they could go on the outer side of the bed, and then the larger sections in the middle. We've not put no knee roll in the upholstery to make sure that that's nice and comfortable to be a bed. And then if we've measured this right, that slots in there, snug as a bug in a rug. And then you've got a nice fixed bed, which you could leave up all the time. You know, I'd probably recommend us. the little divots like on our seats and as when we go camping and stuff, these joins can get a little bit uncomfortable. So if you get a memory foam topper that you can just put somewhere and roll across, it's just going to make a massive difference to your night's sleep. But like you say, you've got a fixed bed then, so if he's going away camping, he knows he's going to be by himself or with his partner. He's not got to faff around doing this. He can just leave it made up as a bed. So it's a good idea really. The other things we've got in the back, we've got the separate switch lights. So we've got the main lights at the back and then the overhead lights. USB reading lights towards the back, and then also sneaked at the back there is a max fan as well on the back of there. So on them warm evenings, you've got a nice breeze. That's yeah, I do like this. It looks quite good, doesn't it? Let's get some pictures. Yeah.
So just a bit of a summary on the working side of the van. We've got the privacy safari window, which is quite a new addition. Carl supplied his own aircon unit. It's a portable unit, but we decided to have it fixed in this van. Up here we've got the little window for the toilet, so it helps with the ventilation and obviously to be able to see out. Down here, standard things, your 240 hookup, your tank fill, and also down here you've got your drain taps for your fresh and waste, your underslung fresh and waste tanks. As we move around, as you can see, the CGL side pods, which Carl did have fitted before he fetched them to us. And obviously, lastly down here, we've got the Truma flue vent. Yeah, but we'll go on to the other side and have a look, see what's around the other side. So as we come around this side, as you can see, we've got the spare wheel carrier with built-in ladder. Obviously the off-road tyres, as you can see down here. At the back, we've got the external shower point. Like the other side, you've got the other side for the CGL pods. Above that, we've got the awning light for the Fiamma F45 awning. Carl did have that fitted before he fetched the van to us. As we move down, again, safari window and privacy tint. And yeah, that's really it for this van too. I think Ben's mentioned about the pop top, which were fitted. I forgot what the company were, but that already done before Carl fetched it to us. So we're gonna, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get really cleaned up, final checks and that, and get ready for handover. Yeah, thanks again for watching.
So we thought we'd just show you in reverse. I don't think we showed it on that one. It's a random thing. So obviously it seats up. Showing them off now, aren't we? So it seats up, swivel that, drop that back down, and then we've been swiveling them the wrong way. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That were right easy. Yeah, so
every day you send
so you send backrest into middle and it swivels very easy. Yeah. Back to the studio.
Hello, welcome. Oh, no, I'm not doing hello, mate. This is what specifically, well, no, f***ing hell.
Hey,
How you doing? Do I need my mic on?
yeah, it'd be helpful. So in the back of the van, oh, you're making me itchy. Right, okay, right, ready?
Carl did have that fitted before he fetched it to us. It looked quite nice. We fitted the wheels for him, but yeah, we did, yeah.